Like this has gone off with a nice
He
fade.
likes this one. This is huge down the right side.
That's a perfect drive.
That's okay.
It's a gentler day. There's a little bit of sting in the wind.
He is going right at this. I don't think he's going to intentionally go after this. Oh, he did, though. That's a beautiful golf shot.
Snoopy 1 cruising the skies, providing our aerial coverage. The blimp typically cruises at a speed of 35 miles an hour and an altitude of 1,200 feet.
Just hammered down the middle.
Just perfect.
Well, you got the hardest part of the hole done. That's the tee shot.
The club that he's going to have to hit, I imagine, is going to be, he's probably thinking between 7 and 8 iron. And that's in a fabulous line, but it looks hot.
Good look at birdie here.
That one in there. You like it? Yeah, he is pouring them in.
This for birdie.
He's got to put the ball in fairway. This is not a par 5 you're going to knock it on in 2 today, but you could see some 6s with some bad drives in this deep rough.
That's not good.
A little bit wayward.
Into the rough, no problem. He's going to be laying up.
Second shot, missed the fairway, as you can see. Doesn't look to be lying badly.
Find the fairway here. Yeah, just trying to get it to about 80 yards from that hole location, and hits it a little bit fat.
That was a strong sand wedge.
Spin now. And there it comes. That was a beautifully controlled swing, David.
Pretty impressive right there.
This is the kind of putt that I don't think is one that'll really pump you up if you make it, but if he misses it, it'll be hot. It's not a tough putt.
That stroke looked as if he pulled that. That didn't look like his normal free-flowing.
You start aiming, you don't let it happen.
The wind appears to be freshening a little bit.
It has, Peter. It's picked up quite a bit.
I don't think he can get it on in 2, though, even if he does hit a good one.
Well, that didn't sound good at all. Oh my goodness. It looked like you hit that right on the hosel of the club, didn't it?
Does not have much green to work with coming out of the heavy rough.
Is he going to land this right on the green? Could he land it right on the green?
Good looking line right here, Peter.
Could he land it on the green? He can. Oh, yes, he can.
Fine. Thank you. Yeah, just trying to keep a few people from moving behind the green.
Not much in this, up the hill. Very, very solid. He's got to put this in the middle of the green. 2 putts, go to the next.
And that will be a dicey up and down.
Got a good breakthrough, a perfect lie here.
Some players play that with a shut face, some with a very open face. Depends on preference and how you've been taught.
Down the hill a little bit. Gotta be careful of speed.
Oh, now.
I can't stop it.
Okay.
He's going with something like a 3-wood. Well, got a good chase and run on that one. Good position.
Not particularly thrilled with that shot.
And interesting there, the way the ball landed on the green. The green didn't receive the ball very nicely, probably because it was a little bit clumpy, but of grass behind the ball. This isn't a pushover.
Nice lag effort there. Tricky green, this one, where that hole's located.
This for a par 4.
That's for par.
A stiffish par 5, need a good drive. Very underrated hole.
Ooh, that's this par 5 is going yum yum. I got you guys.
We've seen all kinds of problems from there.
Just get it back into play.
Punches it out of that juicy grass. Oh, yes. Controlled it well from a sort of fluffy lie.
Going right at the middle of the green.
Good swing. Ideal.
Wasn't a very solid shot, but it was okay. And the long attempt for birdie.
To run at birdie. And got it.
Five iron. And nicely played. Well done.
Finds the surface, but that is a long way from the cup.
It's for a birdie, but getting a long way away, so good luck.
Just a misread there.
Just a little hard. Well played, right idea, but just a bit firm.
There really isn't much movement in this putt here.
Struggles a little bit with the flat stick. That's his problem child.
He's going to drop a shot here, at least one.
He is running hot, folks.
But, oh, he made a bad swing there.
Whoa. No, you don't want to miss the fairway with that. Need to get lucky with a lie.
Let me get this ball in the fairway somewhere.
Oh, hello.
He's been pretty good from this distance with his touch.
And that's not what he wanted to, but we'll see.
Expect to hold these.
Yeah, just rolled that one in casually.
Okay, not bad.
This is always a good test here, this par 4.
It's headed up the left side. It's going to catch the left rough.
If he catches a flyer, I think can zing right over the green and you got nothing over there.
Not a good swing.
That's the spot to miss it, though.
Well, that was a quality shot, almost over the top of the flag, and that's not a bad miss. Simple little chip shot from there. He'll be disappointed not to have a putt at it. And this is one of those shots where, you know, there's kind of three possibilities. You know, you nearly make it, or you make a mess of it.
That's a pretty good effort. That's inside of a couple of feet.
And he'll be happy just to put that on the dance floor, I would imagine.
Oh, great looking golf shot right here. And he is going to have a nice dainty look at an eagle.
Now this is a mighty long putt. Down in 2 from here is a small miracle.
But he didn't like the way it started moving about halfway there.
Bill has.
This is the putt that made me an announcer.
He has missed so
this par 5.
This is definitely a three-shot hole.
Gary McCord.
Okay, on the tee, metal wood. Strikes a nice pose right there.
Beautiful drive.
Did he hit it far enough to get there in 2?
Landing him up at the tee, he hit it solid and he hit it on the perfect line. So, but I don't think he's mentally ready to go for it in 2.
Okay.
You put the ball in that green in 2 shots. You've done well.
You've done very well.
Long shot into this green. Oh, and it's in the bunker.
This is very difficult. I think if he gets this within 12 feet, I think he'll have done remarkably well.
Took a lot of sand, splashed it out beautifully. Yeah, good opportunity to get one back here.
Brushes that in for a birdie. Good 4. Good, smart play.
The monster par 5.
Just glad to get to the next hole without taking 6.
Yeah, I agree, Peter. It's a toughie.
I don't think he can get it on in 2, though, even if he does hit a good one.
Nicely positioned for his second.
Trying to hit it too hard, knowing that he probably can't get there in 2.
Ooh, and a cry of 4.
Well, Peter and Aaron 3-wood has put him in a bad spot here.
Well, if it's a good lie, might be able to tweak one up the fairway.
This is going to make a different sound, like he's taking a swipe at a roadkill possum. He just overplayed it a little. He'll be very unhappy with that one.
And that wasn't that bad a shot. 3 or 4 feet shorter, it would have maybe hit the green, stopped. But now he's got an almost impossible up and down. And that's how quickly you can either gain or lose strokes here with a shot that's not that bad.
It appears to be not lying too badly.
Very good. Beautifully judged. Beautiful.
little quick and a little left in it. Oh, no wonder he put a little grimace on his face there. That's unacceptable.
Almost one-hopped it into the hole.
Has a putt coming up the slope.
Come on, come on. Shorter speed.
Fairway that's been so hard to hit all day, Peter.
It has. And once you go in this stuff, if it's bad, you've got to be very careful, particularly if you go down the left-hand side.
Well, interesting choice of clubs here, and I don't know if I quite understand this, going with a 3 metal.
That's in good shape.
Not a bad position there.
This is not a good 9-iron.
Oh, wow. It's definitely a mistake.
Two putts, he'll be delighted though, won't he, Ian, from here?
I would think so, yeah.
Beautiful stroke, wasn't it? Did he get the line? Yeah, he poured it right in the middle.
This has been the hardest green to hit in regulation.
Well, you could tell as soon as the ball was off the club face, he was not happy with the direction.
A difficult shot, you can do it.
This is sandwich.
Wow. That's a good shot right there.
Right in the heart.
Boy, this hole played the hardest. It is one of the most difficult holes out here.
Uh-oh, look out. Oh my goodness.
I don't think there's a chance in the world he could hit this ball on the green, and if he tries, it'll bring in all kinds of trouble.
not much of a chance really to hit the green.
Look out, tree. Ooh, it peppered it.
And he is going to have a very, very difficult shot.
With this lie he has, I just can't imagine him getting this ball to the green.
Whew, we're in for an afternoon.
That's cruel and unusual.
That's not going to be a real easy little pitch shot, folks.
Boy, that is not a very easy pitch from there. Really a disappointing pitch in here.
Sort of shaking his head like he's not sure about this break.
Good aggressive putt there.
You know, you think his head's full of slamming doors right now?
He misses a little.
Headed toward that left-hand bunker. Oh,
wow.
And a difficult bunker shot and to get close.
Yeah, no kidding.
He went right under it. Oh my goodness. Look at that.
Well, we're going to see, I think, a real nice flopper here, ladies and gentlemen. And you just can't get it past that hole. That's just a bad mistake.
Well, I can't tell you how good that shot is. And I mean, that was one thin lie, and that was well played.
And a real knee knocker now, putting for par.
Oh, that hopped twice.